I see Hbar as the enterprise DLT. Now, I don't mean to put up the quotation marks as an offensive gesture. I'm looking at this from the future of marketing. Hbar, from the technical side, has made all the necessary improvements to make DLT adoption mainstream. Like, there's no more arguing that. Hbar, though, is also America's DLT. And I've made this point several times, and the more Hbar moves through the ecosystem, the more it makes sense. The inventor is an American man. Their base of operations, it's in Texas. All right, Texas. And not to mention, the governing council is filled with American companies, Fortune 500 companies. All right. So once regulations get finalized here, I can see Hbar as becoming the flagship for American innovation. As far as narratives go, though, I'm watching for micropayments and stablecoins. When it comes to Hbar, with their technology being open source, any governing council member can use it any way they see fit. And what I have noticed over the last few years is that they like to focus on the consensus service and the token service. Couple examples for you. DLA Piper is using both for its hand in the Universal Digital Payments Network. That video explaining what that is will be linked in the description. And as a matter of fact, the UDPN just finished their first pilot testing. I wonder if Hbar was involved. Now, on top of that, speaking of massive payment systems, Drop, an app that uses Hbar's consensus service, was added to the FedNow Service Provider Showcase roster. And if you don't know, the FedNow is the equivalent of the UPI in India, the UDPN over in Asia, and other large payment systems. They now are showcasing Hbar technology to a large audience. Now, not to mention, when it comes to foreign engagement, Shinhan Bank, a very big bank in Korea, has run multiple pilots on Hbar for stablecoin deployment since 2020. And speaking of stablecoins, Hbar just had a recent upgrade called the Stablecoin Studio, and it now allows you to create and issue your own stablecoins. Those are the two narratives I'm watching for Hbar. Even though they've recently expanded into gaming and some Web3, some social apps, payments are what's going to keep it around here, especially if they lean into this stablecoin route, because stablecoins are going to be the conduit. That's going to be the main transfer from fiat to digital. That stablecoin is going to be in the middle. That's how they're going to market it to the masses. Now,